Hey everybody, this is Sean from skillnack.com, and in the last Mailchimp tutorial video we went over how to create an email list and then embed it into your WordPress website. So if you haven't checked out that video already, I'll leave a link to that so you could do that now. And when you're finished, in today's video we're going to learn how to create a campaign so you can start sending emails to the email list that we built. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do to create a campaign is come up to this menu bar and click on the campaigns tab. And you'll be taken to a page where it will list out all the campaigns that you've made previously. And as you can see, we haven't made any yet. So you could go ahead and just click on the create a campaign button. And right here is you have to name your campaign. And only you're going to be able to see this name. So this is just so you could keep all your campaigns organized. So I'm going to go ahead and call this SkillNack SkillNack campaign tutorial. And I actually have something already pre-written. So newsletter content. So again, only you're going to see this, so name it whatever you want as long as you understand what it is for future reference. And next we're going to click on the campaign type, and for this tutorial we're going to click on regular, but there's different options that you could choose from. The A/B testing, so you can make slight variations and test out different campaigns to see which one works better. You can switch out like the email title that people will see, and down here for the plain text, that's just like basic HTML. Maybe if you don't want to add any certain pictures and you want to keep it plain, this might be the best option for you. And there's a RSS. So what that does is you could connect it to your website, and anytime you create a new blog post, it'll take all the content from that blog post and it'll put it into your campaign, so you could send that out to your email list. And lastly, there's this Facebook ad section, and this is a pretty new section where I haven't really used it before. So from what I understand, they allow you to create ads and purchase ads from Mailchimp, so you don't have to go to Facebook, and that way you could create ads and campaigns where you could try to get more subscribers and people to opt into your list or promote a product. So yeah, there's different things you could choose from depending on what you want to do, but for the time being we're going to go ahead and just use the regular campaign type. After you choose the campaign type, now you need to decide who on your email list is going to receive these campaign emails. And you're given three different options. The first is to send it to the entire list. So this is where everyone on your email list will receive these campaign emails. The next option is to send it to certain sections of your email list. For example, you might create a group of campaigns that you want to send to your new subscribers, or you might create a campaign to send to the people who are less active on your email list. And they also offer customer behavior sections if you're more sales related, and demographics. The last option is to send it to a custom section or group that you specifically want to send it to. So for this tutorial, we're going to just send it to the entire list. Now we're going to fill out the campaign information, and most of this is already going to be filled out, so we don't really need to change much. The campaign name we already created, and only you're going to be able to see this. The email subject is what people are going to see in their inboxes after you send out your campaign. So it's a good idea to write something that people will want to click on. For this tutorial, I'm just going to call this newsletter content your readers will enjoy. And I also recommend clicking on this personalize the to field. And what this does is it replaces the person's email address with their name, and it just makes your email campaign seem more personable. And down here for the tracking, just click whatever is relevant to you. If you have a Google Analytics account, it'll create a campaign for that. And you could also send out your campaign to your Twitter and Facebook feeds. And also you could auto convert the videos. So we're not going to add any videos. So now we're just going to click on next. The next thing we're going to do is choose the template for our campaign. And they already have a few campaign templates already pre-formatted that you could choose from. And you can also click on the themes, and depending on what sort of campaign that you're trying to create, you could choose from the different categories that they have to offer. Another thing you could do is create a template in advance, and this is useful if you want to follow a certain format for your campaigns, and this allows you to click on the template instead of trying to create your campaign from scratch every single time. You could also pick from your previous campaigns that you've already sent out in the past. And if you're following the same format, this just helps speed up the process. And lastly, you could create a template from scratch using code or upload it right here. What we're going to do is just click on the basic one-column template for this tutorial. Here you can finally start designing your campaign by dragging certain sections that you want to include in your email. So I'm going to include an image section, a text section, and a button so people could visit my website. And you could edit a section by clicking on it. So I'll change this to website. Could change the styles and design as well. And when you're finished editing, just click on the save and close, and you'll be taken back to this section area where you can drag and drop. And there's also other things you can include. If you want to include a video, you could add coding or social share buttons. So there's actually a few ways you could design your campaign. So it's really up to what you want to do. And also going to include an image. I already have a few saved up on the Mailchimp server, but you can also upload from your computer. And also have some pre-made text I'll include on some things that you could add to your content or for your newsletter once you create it. So just some ideas. I'm going to edit some of the text. Make this size a little bit larger. Center it so it looks a little cleaner, and you can preview all of it. All right, I think that looks good. So when you're finished and are satisfied with your campaign, go ahead and click on next, and it'll show whether or not you can start setting your campaign. And everything looks good, so I could schedule it. So if I don't want to send my campaign right at this moment, I could click on this. But I think I'm ready, So I'm going to click on send and click send now. So now my campaign is sending out to all my email subscribers. So they should be receiving that. And you can check the performance and reports right here. But I'm going to go to my email and check to see if the campaign was successfully sent. So I should have received the email. So yep, it's right here. And awesome, everything looks like how I created it. So I consider this a success. See if the button works. And it's always good to test out your campaigns before you actually send it. They actually did offer that option in the designing section. So you could test out whether or not your campaign is going to work. So let me refresh this, see if it shows if I clicked or opened it. So yep, it shows right here. And yeah, so you could check how your campaigns are doing by checking on the reports section right here. And there you go, you've successfully created a campaign and sent it out. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please click on the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video.